Hey guys, this is sapeco again, and let's see what's going on in the second day of Planet Wars. And of course, let's spend the time and do some dailies and collect some rewards as usual. Look, like actually, because of these live streaming, I stopped playing as much as I played before because I want to accumulate the rewards and everything to share with you and make a better experience in the lives. After all, like to be here for half an hour, we need to have lots of topics to talk, right? So, idle rewards, this is something that I collect every day. Let's do the challenges and collect some of the items I'm gonna use to um, upgrade my power level. Okay, got this. Let's do the dailies and not right after this. Let's take a look at the house things are going in the Planet Wars event and how my legion is ranking. I think we're going to be demoted next week. I'm not sure. Let's take a look. This was my feeling yesterday evening, but okay. I watched the ads, so you don't have to go through it. You don't have to suffer. And I finished the missions already between yesterday evening and this morning. Let's see, what else can I do here? Nothing to collect yet. Let's take a look. What else can I do here? Titan challenge. Let's just collect this for the day. I don't expect to get better position than this. So, and this is the last round. So at the end, we are not going to enjoy any of the tier rewards. Like at first, because um, I don't have the power level necessary to go from diamond to master. I don't have yet, but eventually I will reach that level. And the second thing is that because this is the last round, at the end, the even if I manage to go up, I wouldn't get the rewards. If you look at the rules here, I'm sure they changed it. Bum, bum, bum. In the last round of each season, only ranking rewards will be issued, and there will be no tier rewards. Okay, so um, forget about this. This I won't get them. Let's go to something else. Oh, but yeah, like because I did the Titan challenge, right, two attempts every day, I maybe I got some keys to open the Titan chest. Take a look. Let's take a look at it over here. Nope. Okay, participate 10 times. So I need um tomorrow to open two chests more. Okay, that's fine. Let's see how many keys I have right now. 7-1. Maybe I will get enough diamonds to open 10 times by spending the diamonds and 15 times by using the keys. And talking about keys, I do have some keys that I saw over here. Let's take a look at the battle pass. Oh, right here. So there's one key that we can open the regular Titan chest, not the one where the good thing about the event is that the Titan gear that you manage to get is from the Titan type that you choose. I play with the Conqueror, as you can see here. Right now, I'm in the play versus play events. That's why I have the Hard Rock Fighter. But this is my setup, and I like the weekly event because I can choose which gear I'm gonna get during the week. Um, but these ones are generic, these keys. Anyway, I'm far away from opening of getting Titan gear. But let's see which reward I can get. Yeah, this doesn't impress me. I don't need it. And let's see what can I get from the shops. I'm gonna just spend the stars. I never spend the diamonds for anything else except to open the Titan chest. So I save them. At the beginning of the week, at the beginning of the event, I already spent them. I already used them. So that's why I'm in shortage. But anyway, like when I got all the rewards from these sweep attempts, we are able to come here and possibly to increase my level. And let's see, yes. Okay, over here, I already used these. Um, let's take a look at the event. That's why we're here. So I have my Legion. When we play the Planet Wars, one of the things that I like to do is at the end to change to send a ranking of the participants so they know that how important they are. Like everyone is important, even the one that makes less point. But particularly, I like to praise the players that collect more points. So what I do is to use artificial intelligence to take the pictures of the ranks. Let me show you. To take these pictures of the player ranks and to extract the names and the points and to create those messages. Okay, maybe I'll show you to you how to do this in one of the future videos. The ranking. Okay, so things are not good for us. Like, it looks like we're going to be demoted. But anyway, let's play. Let's collect points. Last time I left the planet because someone attacked me. And let's see where it is. So American Eagle. Let's see how they rank. Yeah, they're the strongest one. Maybe I shouldn't mess with them if I want to collect more points. But let me choose them. Gold Wings. Okay, my friend from Gold Wings. Let me see. You're stronger than me. Manina Spirit. You're also stronger, I think. You know what? Let's play. Let's see what happens. If I attack him, he'll probably not win. Things that doesn't look good. But if I won, he certainly look for revenge. Let me try again. Okay, this has a better outcome. Can you see? Yeah, I won. Let me occupy this planet. And one thing that I did here that was to use the wrong formation because this one is for player versus environment. I have gems here against bosses, so they were useless in that combat. Actually, I should have chosen this one, but I forgot. So now that I'm at the defense position, let me select this. Let me take a look at the gems. This is what I mean. Like every gem I have to increase the attacks are against the aerial enemies. Aerial enemies. And I think this is it for the Planet Wars. One thing that is important when you attack them is just that my Hanzo, which is one of the pilots, he's already at the maximal level in this category. For every 20 attacks, well, maybe I could upgrade him or evolve him, but I don't have enough shards. Um, but he's powered up like for every 20 attacks against the other players. you're going to get an increase in the critical rate. So it's important that in the Planet Wars you take out other players, not just play passively, because this way you're going to feed your pilot and help you grow in power level. All right. So having said that, what can we do here? Are there diamonds to collect? No, they already expired. And technology points? Nope. Advanced. Let's play the Legion. Let's see how it goes. So right now I have the player versus player formation. Let me change it to my best player versus environment. This way I have gems here against ground enemies. I think. No, it's against bosses. Let me change it. Embed. Oh, by the way, I didn't have to do this because it, it that one is one of the bosses. So increase attack by grounds in sea, reduce damage by ground in sea. You know what? I will go back to bosses because at the end I won't remember like why uh, to put back my gems. Okay, so just to prevent any problems in the future, I will keep using this. So let's fight the Legion Hunt and try to collect the points that I need to increase the technology points, right? They are fundamental. Challenge. All right, so what's going on here? I need to change to select. I need to select. I need to select five uh, possible skills that I need to use in this fight. And obviously, I'm choosing my most powerful weapons and also their upgrades. I could choose the armor, but actually, if I dodge enough, I don't need to worry about it. And also, I will have 20 seconds to convert to a Titan and become indestructible. In this way, I don't have to invest here in armor and health. Okay, so let's play like this, increase the power. Let me check if I should concentrate my attacks in a single point like this, or to use the shower. I think the shower is better because I'm gonna be constantly moving around. So another thing that I do is that I keep my fighter here down here in the screen because this way the missile will go through the screen like for a longer period of time. So the missile will attack the opponent for a longer time than if I had the fighter up here, for instance. So there's another trick that I can use. And of course, like when you get the 20-second mark, transform into a Titan. This way you don't have to dodge anymore and you can simply concentrate the attacks here and not worry about being hit by the missiles or anything. Okay, and that's over. Let's see. I'm able to do a quick hunt. Okay, so I got the. I got. uh, I made more attacks, but actually it didn't help the Legion to go up a reward level. In this way, um, I don't know if it's fair that I get the first position because at the end they were already at the reward level. But anyway, that's how the game works. What else can I do here? I don't. It's I can have much to tell now. Let's do the tasking. Let's go to the collection center and spend some time there. Maybe we'll get some shiny diamonds. All right, so let's do a refresh. Always when we do the refresh, we always select the right side of them, like all the last four elements, because they won't show up. Like for instance, this when the enemies see you in the roster, they only see the first four elements in your collection center. This way, they won't see these powerful, um, interesting um, items, which means that um, it, it will be less probable that it will attack you and steal from you. But of course, they may click and see then like everything that you have in your collection center. All right, so these ones I'm not going to get anything from them. Let's see if we can get some diamonds and share with the rest of the team. Nothing here, nothing here. Let's see. Oh no, this one is already taken. I can get this to increase my commander level. Let's see if there is anything interesting here. Let me take this. And always when I choose the fighters, I always try to leave some time around half an hour, okay, 30 minutes more, so more or less. So 29 with just one is enough. Notable. Let me check this one. We got this. Mhm. Let me collect these cards again. Different player. Let's collect the nanomaterial to increase my collection setting the level. I'm right now at level 48, and with time, be able to increase the power. So after I check the ones, the enemies that I already have, the opponents that are already my host roster, I check if there is anything I can take from here. Maybe these are interesting. Okay. Okay, my friends, let's see what else can I do. This one I'm going to save it for later. Um, but make sure that I play it every day and collect the diamonds. What else? Let's Henry Rain. Okay, so I don't have an energy. I have these in the inventory. You know what? Like these that I got from the Side Scramble, and they still didn't use them. So let's see here. I collect some shards, and here to use some equipment. Maximum usage. Okay, and these ones I'm saving for later to get um, drone. So one thing that I'm trying to do is to raise the power of one of these ones, like the Lyra. Mm, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do because I maybe I will invest in the ones that I already have and to get more selectable drones with the same type, and then this way increase my power. And after a while, I will invest to have more of the same category. That's why I'm trying to invest in the Lyra. When it show up, I get it. I don't open the chest for these ones. That's the one that I play. So eventually, I'm able to replace also when I do the formations to replace them to use the fire against the players or against the items. So this kind of strategy I'd be able to identify and use later. So one thing we can do here also with the drones is to make sure to upgrade them. I'm evolving this one because it's part of the combination. Like I already increased the gladiator up to the maximal level and the ninja as well. And I have the ranger that is still growing. Every time I raise one level, I evolve the ranger, I get these bonuses that applies to all the drones. So let's see in the refresh today I get any ranger. I did. So you can see this in action. Okay, so now I'm able to do this. Let me evolve another star. And because of this, I can come here to this combination center and collect my upgrade, which applies to all the existing drones. It's a little bit, just a little bit every time, but they pile up. So once I finish with those ones in the fire category, I'm going to do the same thing with other drones in different categories. One of the mistakes I made at the beginning was to think that I had to have all the three drones at the same time. And of course, I didn't do it because I'm not paying to play the game. I didn't have enough Renite to have all of them if I wanted to participate in the drone recruitment event that happens once a month. So, which I prefer because it gives diamonds that I after in the following week. So in the drone recruitment week, I get diamonds that I'm going to spend in the Titan test recruitment week. Okay, so um, previously I thought that when I had the drones here, I had to have all of them, and I simply sold them to collect back the granite and get the the bonuses from the drone recruitment week. Okay, what else can we do here? Event, collection center. Let's take a look at the planet wars again. So there's not a lot of activity, and I don't see my colleagues from the Legion playing as well. So probably we are going to be demoted because of that. But anyway, we go on the following week. One thing that is very important is that everyone is active. So if they make a few points, to me, it's enough. I always set at a goal 300 points, which is easy, which means I could just take every few hours one green planet and it will make it. You can't fail, like in 3 days. But this doesn't seem to be happening. Okay, let me let's see at the end of the event if some players not playing like both events, they have the risk of being expelled from the legion. Because it's very important. Because a player that doesn't play is not causing harm to himself, like it's causing harm to the whole legion. And what happens here is that regardless of your level, you, I mean, the event level, in this case, it's gold. It doesn't matter, like, you always get a reward, but it's important that we get a much better reward every time. So it's important to grow in category and collect more points. and advance faster. So make sure if you are a leader or even if you're a participant in a legion, make sure that it's very active all the time. And if not, you should look for a better legion for you. Okay. For those that weren't here in the live stream yesterday, let me share with you this. Like, in a case where it's a perfect example of what I'm telling you, which is I'm having a battle with a different legion, which is stronger than us. Look at this, maximum power 16 line. The the strongest player in our legion has 11 million. So there should be an easy win for them. Except, look at this, 110 days of an activity. Where is it? Over here. Then 20 days of an activity, 60 days, 47 days, 100 days, 32 days. Um, so they lost, like, luckily for us, but not for the players. So make sure, like, if you are the lead of a legion, it's important that you clean up and remove the inactive players. And there's nothing wrong about it, nothing personal against them. It's just that if they don't want to play the game, just don't be part of a legion, right? And no hard feelings. Okay, my friends, I think we covered everything we could cover in this live stream today. And I'm about to finish it. Let me just make sure that everything is set up correctly. Oh, look at this. It's very, the challenge I have with the formations that I always forget to put in the right place. So I played the Legion Hunt. Now I need to go back to the formation, which provides me best defense against other players here in the Planet of Wars. Because now I have the right gems. I have the anti-player, anti-aerial enemies, including players' gems, instead of bosses and ground enemies. Okay, I think this is enough for today. I hope we will have a fabulous day. I'll probably be back um, on Monday because this weekend I have an activity with the family, so I'll be not streaming. And that's it. If you have any questions, please leave them here in the comments. Like and subscribe, and I'll be back with more tips from Sapeco. All right, my friends, have a nice day. See you on Monday.